It's a bit on the cloudy side across parts of the region, especially near the Turtle Mountains, but it might not. We've got cloud cover increasing as our storm system pushes in from the south. That's going to bring a winter storm to portions of the plains and Rockies. But here at home, we've got just a little bit of light shower activity extending from Glendive, Montana down through southwestern North Dakota, gradually pushing northward. But here at home, we should remain relatively dry thanks to high pressure. That winter storm is setting up. You can see mostly rain out there in Wyoming and Colorado, but in the mountains and higher elevations, they're already picking up on some snow. But the good news, over the next 48 hours, we are looking to be dry and relatively calm across northern North Dakota. The only exception is that, well, there is going to be, we are going to have a little bit of wind tonight and tomorrow morning, but any showers should remain well to our south and west. Rain from the Black Hills, but as you go farther west into Wyoming, that's where they start to pick up on some of that heavy wet snow, and as temperatures fall, some of the heavy wet snow will be likely in parts of the Black Hills, whereas east of Rapid City into the Twin Cities, dealing with heavy rain due to a Colorado low. As far as we're concerned, high pressure to our north keeps the rain and that Colorado low away from us, which is why we are going to remain dry here across much of northern North Dakota, even into Friday. The only thing, still a little bit breezy, downright windy the farther south and east you go, especially into Sioux Falls. But at home, we are looking to be relatively comfortable, maybe just a few light showers Friday evening across the southeast part of the state. And you will notice that rain chances are minimal and limited to our southern counties, Bismarck as well as Dickinson, but Minot and Williston, we are going to remain dry overall. But there is going to be some heavy rain across the parts of the plains and the Rockies. So if you have travel plans, just keep an eye out on that, because some of that will be falling as snow in the Black Hills. But across North Dakota, maybe a little bit of rain accumulation across the far south central and southeastern counties, but the snow is going to be for the Black Hills, where that winter storm warning does remain in effect. And some parts of the Black Hills, as I mentioned earlier in the cast, could pick up half a foot of snow just to the west of Rapid City, and that's going to be that heavy wet snow. So things are getting quite active down south. But as far as the rest of our evening is concerned, 50 degrees, east wind remaining a little breezy overnight as well as Thursday. But notice that our lows going to be right in the mid-30s. So I'm thinking we're going to remain above freezing for tonight, but a few degrees cooler tomorrow with highs only in the upper 40s and lower 50s across much of the first warning viewing area. Roller coaster weather does continue, especially as we go into the weekend, only upper 40s and low 50s for highs again. Maybe a slight chance of a shower on Monday, but after that, we're back to near 60 degrees by the middle of next week.